Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Can't let it stop us.
Take it down! It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Power network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. Aratak! Aratak. Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
One of those?
It's the only way!
Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would... You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making.
Okay, that's a mouthful, but your emotions don't seem...
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I focused on my work. It was Aurea who renewed me.
This firebreak project, it was to stop...
Yes, I can report the project.
But it's been a long time.
I have been active. I optimized despite the...
So we've got a...
Yes.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow. Years after, he explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite... It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak, our visits seemed to help her. Yet I did not comprehend, although I do fear
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her. How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I was flooded with an
Aurea said you were desperate.
Yes, it succeeded. After that, it forced me.
I'm sorry.
Your empathy.
Were there many artificial intelligences like...
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistance to and there were legislative in order for my... As a result, my...
Seems strange to...
Human
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the unfortunate from my...
A lot has changed. What was the old world like?
I had little...
You still had...
That is true. I was the recover, though...
What kind...
There were... But these...
So...
Yes, until the clock...
So things got...
Yes, fire... I would have... We had... It seems...
What do you think Hephaestus is?
A software... From the beginning... My trace... It has... But it's... Some... In me... Raw...
Enough to build...
Yes, and yet... It wants...
Difficult.
Even though I...
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe...
No surprise there.
I will do what I can. I believe this...
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
You have to tell them you were made, but that you're not any kind...
I see. Do you?
No. Maybe.
I see. Will you? I may be...
I'd like that. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you... Araya would be alone. Either way, I would not have been...
You didn't let her down. You helped her do...
If that's destiny,
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
only in the struggle against death, truly, Araya found the spark. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fireclaws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt.